So before I get into this deck profile, I want to get a few things clear real quick. You guys, I have to deal with a bunch of stuff, and I know a lot of people do, but literally, I just got home from school maybe 20 minutes ago, 15, 20 minutes ago. I live like 40 minutes away from my school. I have schoolwork to do. I have a bunch of other crap to do other than putting up deck lists. I try and do it as quick as I can, but what I'm doing is, like what I did with the previous deck list, I made all of them as fast as I could, and then I made the video, and then I put them all private, and then I was going to try and post one a day. But people were putting them out faster than I did, so in order for me to get more views than other people, I had to be able to put out all the videos at once. So yes, some of the information was wrong. I apologize for that. People, I'm sorry, not people, asses were commenting in the comments saying I got this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, and I was losing my small subscriber base and my views because of that. And I don't want that to happen. So I apologize for any kind of inconveniences, but if I have something wrong in a video or if I miscommunicate information, send me a personal message, otherwise known as PM. PM me and say, hey, you got this information wrong, or hey, this deck profile is wrong. In the Macro Rabbit deck profile, I thought he topped 8. It was my mistake. I had made the video the day before and I was going to post it the next day, and I forgot that it was top 8. I thought it was top 8, but it was really top 4. So everybody started getting all pissy and getting their panties in a wad, saying, oh, he top 4, he did top 8, you better get your crap together. You know, it's not easy to get these deck profiles out as fast as you can. Usually I go by off of Vexy. Once Vexy puts it up, then I put it up. But Vexy and Slim were at frickin' San Diego. So once they get the deck profiles, which is very slowly but surely, then I'm able to post them. And I have a very small subscriber base, so I don't get thousands upon thousands of views like they do. I don't have 10,000 subscribers like practically every other YouTuber does. So if I have information wrong, I apologize. But I try and make these videos as quick as I can so that people can be able to see the deck profiles as quick as they can to help prepare for their upcoming regionals or whatever it is. So moving on away from that, just please, if I have some information wrong, personal message me. Don't be a faggot in the comments. Just send me a PM with respect and politeness. You don't see me hating on other people's videos saying, oh, you got this information wrong. I just don't comment at all. You know, just send me a PM saying, hey, you got this information wrong. Now, for those of you who actually stayed for this whole video and not just be a jerk and, like, photograph this deck profile and then took a picture of it and then clicked off the video without even staying through the whole thing, let's go in through this deck profile in some in-depth. 3 Battle Fader, 1 Gores, 2 Trag, 2 Effect Failure, 2 Max C, 1 Roan Toad, 3 Swap Frog, 3 Treeborn, 2 Lad, 1 Jinzo, 1 Dark Dust, 3 Rise of 3 Kais. For the spells, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, double MST, creature swap, and yes, he did use 2 MST, not 3, he only used 2, for those of you from the Macro Rabbit deck profile. 1 creature swap, 3 Econ, 3 Soul Exchange, and for his 1 trap, yes, he did use traps, Treacherous Trapple, and yes, it is 40 cards. Don't worry, I got it right. My god, people. Anyways, so yes, this is the top 16. I got it right this time. Top 16 Frog Monarch deck, and if you say I'm wrong with that, then you're screwing with my head because I know for a fact it's top 16. So for those of you who are going to be retards and trolls in the comment, I know for a fact it's top 16. And if you are being a troll, I'm just going to block you and I'm going to report you. That's it. Side deck. Soul Exchange, MST, Snowman Eater, Maxi, Puppet Plant, Mobius, End of Anubis, double Dust Tornado, double Electric Virus, double Cyber Dragon, and double Vanny's Fiend. Extra deck, 1 Formula, 1 Catastor, 1 Gaia Knight, 1 Black Rose, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Mistworm, 1 Shooting Star, 1 Slacker, 2 Gotchi, 1 Digesto Phoenix, 1 Photon Strike Bouncer, Swordbreaker, Gaia Dragon, and Chimera Tech because he side decks the 2 Cyber Dragon. It's really interesting to see that he decided to side deck a Puppet Plant, and that he decided to go with 2 Maxi and 2 Valor, because I know I net decked the I net deck the Frog Monarch build from Austin, and I seem to consistently open up Max C. I don't know what it is, but I just seem to always consistently open with Max C, if not 1 or 2 Max Cs, which I really like a lot. I kind of hated it at first, but then once I started actually testing it against the meta decks, like Mermail and all that, it was really, really good. You know, they would go off on their first turn and just go Max C. They would stop. Next turn they try and go off, Max C. Just get more draws. It's so good. It, oh my god, there were so many hand traps at this YCS. It's insane. The return of the hand traps. um, I really want to try and fit one Vanity's Fiend into the main deck, but I don't know what I would take out. Like, Tragodia is just too good of a card. Same thing with Light and Darkness Dragon. I mean, if you guys want to try and fit in a Vanity's Fiend, I would say maybe take out a Ryza because it does suck to top deck it against Mermails. Like, for example, if they have an Abyss Megalo and an Abyss Sphere in their back row, it sucks to top deck Ryza and you don't have any other Monarchs because then you can just go Ryza, top deck the Megalo, they go Abyss Sphere to get out Megalo, and then you're just back in the same position and you just dropped a 2400 beat stick. Like, um, whereas if you drop Vanity's Fiend, yeah, I mean, they're going to have that feel, but neither player can build special summon, which I like a lot. I remember in my old Frog Monarch build back in Frog FTK format, there was a Frog Monarch build that I liked a lot, and I net decked it, and it actually main deck one Vanity's Fiend, and it was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh god, it was so good. This card alone shut down Frog FTK. Like, it's too good of a card. You go drop Treeborn first. Like, let's say you open up with the Vanity's Fiend. You set Treeborn, your opponent attacks it. Okay, draw. You draw into an Econ. Treeborn, Econ, tribute, take their monster, get out Treeborn, sack off their monster for Vanity's Fiend, swing for 24, and now you're sitting with a defense mode Treeborn and a 2400 attack Vanity's Fiend. So, sure, they can blow up the Treeborn, you won't be able to get it back, it doesn't matter. You've already accomplished your goal of getting rid of their monster, and now you're sitting with a 2400 beat stick that doesn't let your opponent special summon. It is so good. It shuts down Abyss Sphere, it shuts down everything. But not only that, it um he was also using Electric Virus in order to be able to stop the gadget guy, or even the Chaos Dragon decks, which I think you're going to be seeing Electric Virus a lot more once the Blue Eye Structure deck comes out, and well, possibly when the Blue Eye Structure deck comes out, and when the Suppressor Dragons come out. Because if I'm correct, all of them are dragons, hence their name Suppressor Dragons, or Incarnate Dragon, whatever the hell it is. And of Anubis, of course, for the Dark World matchup. Dark Worlds can really kill this deck. Like, they just take a crap on this deck. It's ridiculous. I like Detected one Creature Swap. Creature Swap has always been that one card that people just absolutely despise. It's like Standby Phase Econ with Treeborn. It's just like, it's basically a fourth Econ. Like, you don't want to be using 2 or 3 just because it can be a little bit inconsistent. But it's good, you know, if you're really trying to top deck a good card, you can just go, okay, drop the Treeborn, put it in attack mode, go Creature Swap the stuff, and especially if your opponent only has like one monster on board. Like, let's say they're sitting with, like, I don't know, you're going against Evil Swarms and all they have is an Ophion on board, or Ophion. Everyone calls it Ophion. I call it Ophion. Get over it. You can just drop the Treeborn, switch it to attack mode, go into, well, I'm sorry, play it in attack mode because you can't switch it. Creature swap, both the monsters swap, then you can sack off the Ophion for a Monarch, or even a Jinzo, swing into the Treeborn, they take 2300, and you're sitting pretty. So I do like the Detecting Creature Swap. I think I like this build a lot more than the one that topped it Austin, just because, I don't know, like, it seems to revolve around the frogs more. I don't know what it is. Like, I remember the build I was using back in Frog FTK form, it had Substitute, so you could just easily cycle through the frogs, which did make it a lot faster and a lot better. But I don't know, I feel like Treacherous Trap Hole should always be in the main. I don't think it should be in the side. It's that one out to cards that are just like, your opponent has a giant board and you have that one out with Treacherous Trap Hole. Like, it's just too good, you know? And especially in frogs, when they don't even use any traps anyway, you can just set it and your opponent's thinking, okay, well, it's more than likely a bluff, and then they just go attack. No, treacherous, get out of here. Dust Tornado and the MST, of course, the back row hate. Only one Soul Taker, which was really interesting as well. And then the one Mobius also for extra back row hate, which I thought was just going extreme with the back row hate. So he's essentially running he's running 4 cards that get rid of back row. And then the rest is just other random stuff. And overall, the extra deck seems pretty solid. He was thinking about running, I think he said Utopia, or some guy made a Utopia against him. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, because I know I'm going to get some a-hole in the comments saying, oh, he didn't want to run Utopia. His opponent made Utopia. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't watch the 23-minute interview with Cordero, okay? I net decked the deck profile, and now I'm going to net deck this IRL. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this video was really long, and I kind of ranted at the beginning, but it had to be said, because people are really starting to piss me off these days, and I got a lot of stuff going on, so, you know, I'm going to try and finish off my Pokemon Let's Play, in case you guys are wondering. I might do that today or tomorrow. Don't know. Whenever I get the time. Don't be ranting and raving about it. I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the deck profile because I do take the time to put these up, and I do want to see that you guys actually care. So please like and or favorite this video. Share it with your friends, your grandmother, your grandpa, who the hell ever. Just help get this video out there. Help me get more subs. And I love you guys a long time. And don't unsubscribe because I make one mistake. It's not that big of a deal. Anyways, I'm ranting on too long. Random tangent. I'm done. Enjoy this deck profile. Bye.